Oh boy, welcome back to S.WigginsTV. As always, I'm your host, Worldwide S. Wiggins. And today, we gonna touch on the topic that a lot of people don't want me to touch on, but I'm gonna touch on it anyway. Internal beefs. When you think of a gang or joining a gang, you think of a put on, the camaraderie, your first mission, hood days, the fundamentals. But very few people talk about the most important topic when it comes to gangbanging. That's internal beef. I never thought I'd make an episode like this. But if I don't, I'll be doing y'all a disservice. Every single hood has had internal conflicts. Homies turning against each other and turning on each other over women and jealousy and money. I'm not getting into specifics or none of that, and I'm giving it to you from other people's point of view. So when you ask me why I'm speaking on certain things, I'm giving stuff that actual members put out there. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's go. Insane Cribs in Long Beach. Insane Cribs is known for having internal beef. Wiggins, why you say that? Trey D once told a story of how once upon a time he was detained by the police, but that was a good thing because one of his homies was in his yard and unscrewed his light bulb and laid in his bushes, waiting on him, ready to kill him when he got home. But he ended up taking so long that his homie decided to just steal his dog and leave instead. Matter of fact, let's up the scope. I'll give you one even better. Recently, even D.W. Flame spoke on internal beef within the Insanes. Check it out.
Even my hood personally, we got more bodies on ourselves than the ops, like right now specifically.
Next up, Denver Lane Bloods. I don't usually too much get involved in Damu business, but and I'm really not about to, but I'm just gonna point out what we've been hearing. Now on my channel, I have respect for everybody because that's what men do. So check this out. B. Brazy was a talented rapper from Denver Lane Bloods. He is known for his contribution to LA hip-hop, working on projects such as Damu Riders and Banging on Wax, if my memory serves me correctly, and other DVDs. His authenticity and his charismatic style made him beloved by many all across America. Now, there's a certain rapper that put the narrative out there recently that B. Brazy was actually killed by his own homies. That is a very explosive statement. And, I'm not finna confirm nothing because it's not my place. I was like 10 years old when he passed, and I'm a Crip, so I don't have a dog in this fight. But I'm just showing you that, hypothetically, if that was true, which I don't know, that's crazy, bro. That would allegedly be another example of. Next, if you look at Street TV, do you remember a certain episode where an individual named Day-Day was allegedly robbed and killed at his own house? Or when he was, he was in a studio or something. And shockwave was sent throughout the hoods of LA when allegedly they found out it was his own homies from the same umbrella, from the same car, they said they killed him and they got found guilty or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. Homie against homie. You know what I'm saying? And I brought this one up out of respect, man. I can't be exempt. All right, who's next on the list? The Western Avenue Gangster Crips in the Valley. Another rising star on the West Coast LA music scene who hail from the Valley, Big Payback, also allegedly struggled with internal conflict within his hood. Payback was a real stand-up solid homie who united gangster Crips from almost every section of LA County to make a cameo for his hit single, Gangsta Love. In what would be one of his last YouTube videos on his YouTube account, Big Payback alludes to exposing some of the in-house dirty laundry that went on internally with his gang, the Western Avenue Gangster Crips. I learned recently, a few months ago, that, correct me if I'm wrong, Western Avenue had two cliques that wasn't getting along, regardless of them being in the same set. Allegedly, the 59 and the 65 clique had some scrimmage behind some personal issues with the gang. With respect to Wissett Ave Gangsta Crib, I won't go into detail. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was rumored that Big Payback was one of the founders or one of the shot callers of the 6500 clique. So allegedly, he was hated because he stood on certain principles, and allegedly other people wasn't feeling that with whatever he was pushing. And in this song, you could clearly hear him dissing the 5900 clique of Wissett Avenue Gangsta Crib.
Record, this is Five Blind Murder.
Now, before we move to the next one, let me make it clear. I'm not saying that's how you got killed or nothing, because y'all like twisting my words and trying to get me caught up in some bull. I'm not saying that's how you passed away. I'm just talking about an eternal conflict. All right? The Eastside Hustler Crips. Another dope rapper from the LA rap scene, man, Mr. CR. He told a notorious story of how he said his homies turned on him because he was, standing front line, beefing with a certain hood that they beef with, and his homies wasn't even trying to ride for him, and they turned on him and tried to use him as a sacrifice, for, hey, you could chip Mr. CR and, we gonna let it go and you give me somebody from your hood. Like, he said they really tried to play him like that, like a sacrificial lamb or whatever. Those are the words from his own mouth, but hey, that's another example of what can happen to you in the street life, man. Just yet another example, bro. Next, do I even need to speak any further with respect to the 6-0s? Do I even need to tell the story? Rest in peace, Nipsey. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Come on, man. And let me hit you with this one, bro. Let me hit you with something unexpected that you ain't even see coming. Look at S.WigginsTV, my channel, man. Can I keep it a scud, though? Can I talk to some real LAians, man? Can I talk to some real people for a second? Watch this. Every single interview that I have done on S.WigginsTV, with the exception of 2 hoods. Now, remember, I done interviewed easily 100 hoods. Every single interview, that means 98 out of 100, every single person I interviewed, somebody has called me immediately after I posted it, and one of they homies just called me like, oh, nah, man, he ain't like that, no. He's a buster. He from the hood, but he's a buster. You know what I'm saying? You don't interview that sucker, man. He's a buster. And really talk. Now, think about it. And if you done did an interview with me, you like, well, it couldn't have been me. Yep, it happened to you too. Probably more than once. 1 million people have called me, behind the scenes like, oh, y'all got some dirt on him. Why don't you expose this about him? I done turned down a lot of offers, man, out of my respect for, men, because this ain't the channel for that. I don't expose other men and do gossip and all of that, bro. I'm here to, talk some real street-ish, bro, and have a good time and uplift the community and the homies. But you think about that, bro. Every single person I interviewed, bro, I done got backlash from one of they homies. And you won't believe who just said, hey, he's a fag. Don't interview cuz he gay. We caught him smashing a pump. Or he's a snitch, or he's a chobo. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna lay that one right there, man. We gotta stop the internal beefs, man. We gotta knock it off, bro. We gotta stop this, bro. These are not the principles that the Crips and Bloods was founded, founded on, rather. We was founded as, to come together and help each other in the community, bro. That's why I don't diss on here, bro. I don't diss hoods on here, bro. You know what I mean? I'm here to uplift, bro. We got to stop this internal beef. Homie killing homie. That's weak, bro. That's weird. Why? I don't even encourage nobody to join a gang, because look at what's going on. And this is only volume 1. Volume 2 coming soon. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out of here. Wiggins!